Well, morning everyone. Today is the day that we are getting our new wheels fitted. So we're off to Elite Wheels and Tyres in Reading. We've done this quick pub stopover the night before. Fantastic little place called the Rising Sun. So do check that out. We had a great night's sleep. A little bit early, need to be in Reading for 9. Got to beat the traffic. So quick shower, quick bit of breakfast, cup of tea, coffee. Let's go. Right, so we've left our pub stopover. We're heading down to Reading now. It's on the outskirts of Reading, Elite Wheels and Tyres. This has been arranged for so long, honestly. I think I first spoke to Elite Wheels and Tyres basically because they're the only place which seems to have stock of the particular wheel that we're after. I probably spoke to them 4 months ago, something like that, because our van was obviously, it's coming, and then, well, it eventually arrived, obviously, but I've been keeping them lukewarm in the background, trying to make sure that they're going to still have these wheels and tyres for us. So they've been holding them for so long. I kept pestering them and saying, look, let me pay a deposit, let me pay a deposit. They were like, no, it's fine, we trust you, it'll be okay, don't worry. So I rang them earlier in the week. They're all sorted, they're fine, they're here, they're waiting for us, and we're going to go down and we're going to get them all fitted. So it's slightly more complicated than a normal set of wheels and tyres. So because the van has come with individual tyre pressure monitoring, which basically means that you've got little pressure sensors in each wheel, they have to take the tyres off these existing wheels, move those sensors across into the new wheels, and then obviously refit the tyres back on these old rims so that we can do what we want with them, sell them, whatever. So we've got to take those home too. Sarah's about to sneeze behind the camera. So let's get on, and we've been told by the nice landlady at the Rising Sun, whatever the sat-nav says to take to Reading, double it in time for traffic. Not used to this kind of traffic, but you know, let's see how we get on. It's only 9 miles, she reckons 40 minutes. Joy. See, it's the attention to detail, even got black weights. I love it. I don't think I've ever seen black weights before.
Will's found his new favourite mug.
Look at this, look, Yokohama mugs. I don't think they're included in the price. Is she waiting for the grand arrival of the wheels and the van?
Being very impatient and very grumpy.
Never. You're never grumpy, are you? Right, so then, it's outside. What do you think?
Looks good.
Yeah?
Yes.
What you wanted?
Yes, but we do need to get those wheel arch things, I think.
We do, yeah. The
to finish it off.
the ones which go around the top here. Yes. You can get genuine ones, can't you, which are quite thin, but they just might finish it off. Because what I noticed around the back of the van was when you look down the side of the van, the wheels now very slightly stick out. So actually those wheel arch liner things, the wheel arch covers which go on here, I think would set that off beautifully. But yeah, what a brilliant job, and it just sets the van off perfectly. Love it. So thank you, Charlie. An amazing job. I tell you what, if you need your wheels and tyres doing properly, you definitely need to come to these guys. They're not sponsoring this video or anything like that. These aren't free. We are having to pay for these, aren't we, unfortunately? But, you know, you don't get anything for free. So, no, seriously, if you want it doing properly, come down to these guys. Everything I've seen here is just absolute perfection. It's spotlessly clean. You know, things like the black weights, black bolts, everything, you want it doing properly. These are the guys. Charlie, thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure. Nice speaking to you.
Really great job. Nice one. Right, so we thought we'd give you our initial impressions because we've had to leave Reading. It's a bit of kind of town, city. I'm not sure whether Reading's a city or a town, to be honest. Let us know in the comments below. But we've had to do a bit of kind of urban driving, and then we're on the M4 now, so it gets started to talk about a bit of more speed-related driving. So first, immediately, as soon as we pulled out of Elite Wheels and Tyres, we thought, actually, it's a bit smoother. And by smoother, we mean less harsh. So,
softer.
Yes, kind of softer. It's just knocked that little bit of an edge off, where it always felt a bit kind of like, jarring with the Campervan tyres that we had before. It just softened that nicely, which I find really strange because these are 17-inch wheels compared to the 16-inch wheels we had before. So a bigger wheel, softer ride. Who knew? But we did do some things with the California where we tested all-weather tyres and other bits and pieces and found that that was wider tyres made for a softer ride there. So it's all good, really. Motorway driving so far, no extra noise. Bit difficult to tell because it's raining now, but we have got the sound meter with us again, so we're going to try that when we are on a bit of road, dual carriageway or motorway, which is nice smooth tarmac when it's not raining, so we'll be able to tell for sure. I think they might be a little bit quieter. They're certainly smoother riding. I don't know about fuel economy yet, it's too early for that, but I've got no reason to believe it's going to be massively different to what we've had before. So first impressions, really good, really positive. Obviously they need to kind of bed in, they need to you do a couple of 100 miles on new tyres for them to just scrub in and everything else, but first impressions really positive. So we thought it would be useful just to do a bit of a sound comparison. The original tyres on the van were 235 65 16s Campervan HD1s. That's what it came with from the factory as the standard tyre and wheel, so obviously a steel wheel. So we drove down a piece of motorway and held the sound meter. We found the quietest bit of motorway that we could, and did the sound test, which you'll see on screen at the moment. That's been around that kind of 72 to 75 decibel range, something like that. Obviously had the radio off, we turned all of the climate control and all that kind of stuff off as well. And we've also done the same test with the new tyres. So on the way back we did about 300 miles of driving yesterday on the new tyres. We've got home and you'll see the result of that on the screen now, and that bounces between about 69 and about 72. Now, completely unscientific, completely understand that. Not the same piece of road, but trying to get the smoothest sections of road that we could to be able to do the test, both at 65 mile an hour. Well, there's the results for you. Like I say, not scientific at all, but actually general driving, the van does sound a little bit quieter with these tyres on, I would say. MPG wise, we got 28 MPG or 28.5 MPG on the way down to Elite Wheels and Tyres. On the way back we got 30.4, I think it was, 30.5. So not a big difference, but you know, that could even be wind speed or wind direction, so I wouldn't necessarily say there's a big change. What we haven't seen is a big drop down, 5-6 MPG less or anything like that. It was actually better on the way back, but like I say, again, not scientific, could be wind direction, could be anything. There was a bit of rain in both directions, so obviously that creates a bit of drag, so a bit inconclusive, but certainly not a massive drop or anything like that at all. Same, so standard OEM size of tyre, even though it's a 17 inch, because these are 235/60 17s. Obviously you lose a little bit of the profile in the side because it's a 17 inch wheel, whereas the original ones were 65. So Speedo still reads, or it overreads like it always has done in the past, still does that, but obviously that's what they're designed to do. So yeah, overall extremely pleased. Great company to deal with, Elite Wheels and Tyres. Do check them out. I'll put the links to their website and socials in the comments below, in the description below. Let us know, do you like our choice? Would this be your choice, or have you got something else planned for yours? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks very much for joining us again, and we'll see you again soon for some more Campervan Time.